geez, it's getting late. We're expecting a very important visitor. And I don't know when he's coming. I thought he was supposed to be here already. I don't know when he's going to come. I wish he'd get here soon. Come in, yay!
Hello,
Merry
hello.
Christmas,
Hello
St.
to you.
Nicholas.
Good to see you.
Have a seat, please.
Thank you, man. Thank you. You may have-
I'll take your mitre. Thank you, Bishop.
Well, hello. It's nice to be here. I always like to have my visit here at St. Margaret to see all of you. Wonderful, wonderful people, particularly you kids.
Bishop, we were wondering if you'd read us a story.
I'd be delighted.
Thanks, St. Nick.
It's one of my favorite things to do.
I've got a story here.
That
I
I'm
think
sitting here next to your fireplace. It's
Nice and
comfy.
warm, and I think we've got a story everyone would like to hear.
Thank you. Oh, this is a very familiar one for me. This one is going to be pretty easy for me. Now, I think you'll enjoy it. Because you know most of the story about me as the bishop, as who became St. Nicholas. This is about a very close friend of mine. It was the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash. I tore open the shutters and threw open the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh, and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in an instant it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Dunder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, melt to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes, they were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His nose, his cheeks were like roses, his nose was a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. In the stump of a pipe he had tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down with a thistle. heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Oh, thank you, St. Nick.
Thank
I'm
you
so
for-
glad you came to see us at St. Margaret's.
Thank you for having me.
That
As I
was
say, it's
wonderful.
always a delight.
That was wonderful. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that reading. That was just a great thing to have a little treat from St. Nick on just before Christmas, huh? I know you're busy. Time is short. So let me get your bishop things here.
Well, thank you. There we are. And I will depart.
Your bishop's mitre.
There we are.
And your crozier. Blessings on
It's
your
been a
Christmas.
pleasure. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to
I
you,
hope you
St.
have a
Nick.
wonderful time with the dear ones with you.
Thank you.
And
Blessings
you
on
too.
you.
Merry Christmas to you all.